What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Playing With Myself Madden franchise. This is episode 74, getting ready to head into a division game against the Atlanta Falcons. Gonna go check and see if Desmond Trufant is still on the injured list. Let's see. Oh, they've got a couple people out. Desmond Trufant is injured, as well as LaMarcus Joyner and Dontrell Inman. Joyner is a cornerback as well as Trufant, so now we're going to go check and see who they've got at corner. And my eyes get a little wide when I see not only is Trufant out, but now one of their backup corners is out. They've got a second-year corner, a fourth-year corner, a fourth-year corner, and a free safety. Let's go take a look what we got here. That second-year corner isn't that bad. Neither is the fourth-year corner. Alright, we do have to watch out. He's got 73 catching, so we don't want to make any mistakes there. I should actually take a look and see who all is on their depth chart anyway. Matt Ryan is their starting quarterback. He's an 81 overall. They've got a third-year quarterback who's an 85 overall on the bench. Javier Milner, a third-year running back. They've got such talent, man. They've got Sharkandrick West is an 82 overall, third on their depth chart. Monty Ball's an 80 overall, fourth on their depth chart. Tevin Coleman's second on their depth chart. Julio Jones is still there, and then Corey Brown, Justin Hardy, and Mikael Patrick. This kid's a rookie. Let's see, 76 catch, 93 speed, so he's a burner. I really like Justin Hardy a lot, so they've got some weapons. Jermichael Finley, Tracy Wallace, he's an 86 overall backup, 87 speed, 85 catch. The Panthers have a great backup too, man, a great young backup. Both of those guys are going to end up being starters that are going to give my safeties a lot of trouble in the future. Pair of 76s there, so we're going to run at that center right guard gap. Vic Beasley, Jabal Shared, Star Latui, Julius Bernard, Joey Davis, third-year middle linebacker, is up to a 90 overall. Brooks Reed still there. What's his speed at right now? 79. Already looked at the corner situation. Ricardo Allen is their free safety. He's a 95 overall. That's crazy. He's also their fourth corner because of the injury, so Kamal Ishmael. Mason Crosby, good for him. Got himself a dome situation. That ought to be real nice for his stats. He's already got a big boot as it is. Oh, I wanted to, before I jumped in, I also wanted to take a quick scouting look. Early first round talent there. What about this wide receiver? I've got no reason to even scout these quarterbacks, but I guess I will. At least get them started. And now we are ready to go. It's our first road game of the season I didn't take a look to see what the Falcons' record was. I was too busy worried about whether Trufant was going to be out or not. Safari and Jenkins, 97 overall, 99 confidence. He's 50% of the way to the career goal of 10,000 receiving yards. One touchdown, 4 picks so far for Matt Ryan. Jameis Winston, 32 of 44, 567, 6 touchdowns, no picks. Unfortunately, our defense has no picks either, though. We had the fumbles. Oh, no, we do have 1 pick. Levante David got that pick last week. Oh, those are my favorite uniforms that the Falcons have. Actually, I like the red helmets with the red jerseys.
The coaches were fired up, and the players, they were so excited. Can they contain that emotion and keep it till we start this game? They have. This is going to be great.
The Buccaneers setting up here for the kickoff. Brown's going to be deep here.
If I would have known they were going to wear those uniforms, I probably would have worn the creamsicle uniforms. I don't really tend to change our uniforms on the road that much. And we are underway here. Big hit. I believe it's Ben Heaney with the tackle. Maybe split it with Van Oy.
Last week he did not have a single touchdown throw, and he's looking to change that today.
Hold them under 20 yards. We'll definitely try.
The Falcons all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Falcons from the 22. Has his target. Here's our look at the Falcons offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
The Falcons from the 27. Pulls it in. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up the first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First and 10. Ryan gives it up. Rock for a loss on that play.
The Falcons offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job on the offense.
The Falcons take it from the 33. Pulls it in.
It's going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, in that range.
The defensive
3rd and
line will
6.
be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. Third down. Matt Ryan from the shotgun.
Prince Amukamara with the pick. Good job, defense.
Winston's going to be leading the offense.
Alright, they want Jameis Winston to throw for 40 here. Well, if we're going to run like that, let's hope he's throwing for 40. Juice check for 16 yards, out to the 50.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
First down on the way.
Knowing how weak their secondary is, I'm kind of tempted to just stretch it out. Fly the ball every fucking play. There's Safarian Jenkins, 19 yards.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Buccaneers lined up. Everybody split out wide. They'll go shotgun here. Throws the pass.
Down to the 8.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big, they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Takes it out of the eye. Collins in on the tackle. And here's the
Rawls not doing much there.
They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways.
Probably going to try and look to Dorsett here if he's open. Oh, that cost me big. Great jump by that Ricardo Allen. That's what happens when you're thrown in the area of a 95 overall free safety.
They get the interception and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Gets the handle here. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Ball's out, ball's out, ball's out. Falcons recover it. Heaney tries to hit a sunset flip, ends up getting power bombed.
Because a lot of times, it's
I didn't see who forced that fumble, but
the luck with this time, they have the fumble, able to get on top of it.
it is what it is.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Ryan will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Second down and 7. They'll go ground. Muscles through the defender.
Boom. Big hit by Honey Badger. Welcome back, my friend.
That's not an easy thing to do in sports nowadays, is to get over a bad play. The fumble earlier in the game, my man has gotten over it. He is back to running hard and making it happen.
First down and 10. They'll run it here.
Duke Williams gets through the block there to tackle Coleman for an 8-yard pickup.
That is a good job running back.
You've already missed a pair of turnovers, Lions. I had an interception with Amukamura and then threw a pick with to Ricardo Allen in the end zone.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were
Yeah, I was just saying at the beginning of the game, I really love those helmets. I wish they were wearing the red jerseys with them, though, that they wore back when Deion Sanders came into the league. There's so many old jerseys that I love, and it's funny because a lot of the uniforms that I love now, in retrospect, broken tackle. A lot of the uniforms I love now, in retrospect, I wasn't a fan of when they moved on. I was happy that they moved on. Like Tampa Bay's, for instance, the creamsicle orange uniforms by the time they moved to this uniform, well, not this one, but the one before it, you know, I was so tired of that creamsicle orange, and now in retrospect, I love it, and I wish they'd wear it all the time. And the Seahawks, you know, when they changed up, it was cool, but I missed their silver helmets and their 90s uniforms. I missed the red helmets and uniforms that the Buffalo Bills wore during their Super Bowl runs in the early 90s. You guys, your Lions, man, I love 2 uniforms of yours. I'm a big fan of the blue with this plain silver helmet with no lion on it that you guys rock sometimes on Thanksgiving, and I'm a huge fan of the black jerseys. So when I play with the Lions, I tend to run with the all silver helmet, the black jerseys, and then the pants that go with the all silver helmet. Go cover Hardy. Oh, call that timeout. Call that timeout. That tight end is going to be an issue. You got to step over and cover that, man. Rather burn the timeout and get ourselves situated rather than give up a 17-yard gain, something like that.
3rd and 8 coming up after the incompletion. Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback. Ryan takes it from the gun. Going for the home run.
Did Amukamura go get it again? No. Oh, he went up and ripped it away. You know, another team that's like that is the Philadelphia Eagles. When they changed from the Kelly green to the midnight green and the black and all in the 90s, I was a big fan of that move. But now in retrospect, I miss the hell out of the old Randall Cunningham era Eagles uniforms. And out of the current uniforms, the only ones I really like are the black jerseys.
This has been a long drive so far.
But then there are some uniform changes that, you know, were the right move. Balls out again. Good shit. Amukamura jumps on it. That guy was happy as fuck about it. Woo! I'm a big fan of our purple and black uniform. I'm also a big fan of our all-black uniform. The problem is, like, when we first wore the blackout uniform, it was really cool. And nowadays, there's so many teams that run with black uniforms. Even teams that don't really have black in their color scheme as much. So, I don't know. I've seen, I don't know if they've ever worn them in games, but I've seen the Chiefs have some really badass black uniforms. I think the 49ers actually did wear black uniforms this year. So, you know, it gets kind of just weird. But it is what it is.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Oh, I thought I had intended to call that run play to the left, and I just fucked up. Let's go stretch this out. We know they've got them severely wounded corners. Oh, who's 98? Well, that could be a lot of trouble for them. Oh, they got in on me. I don't know how I feel about those. Like, there are some times when I'm like, that's cool enough, but then there's other times where I'm like, that's fucking fugly, you know. For instance, when I played them in the playoffs this past season, they wore them, and I came into the game like, Jesus, those things are ugly. But I remember the first time I ever saw them wear them, I wasn't too turned off by them. Fuck this, let's come out and go for this. 4th and 7 here, boys. This is dumb by me. Why am I going for this? Why is Glennon out there? Did Winston get hurt? Glennon picked it up, but... Is Winston hurt? Oh no. Let's take this down to the 2-minute warning and see if we can get some word on Jameis Winston here. I saw him a few minutes ago on the bike, but I didn't think of anything of it. Other than it was weird for him to go jump on the bike in between plays of a drive. An abdominal strain. He had me worried there for a second. Good job, Austin. So I don't get the drive goal there, but I do get a touchdown. Winston brings himself to 1 touchdown, 1 interception on the game, and 7 touchdowns, 1 interception on the year. Should be a 14-0 lead right now. I've thought about it. I'm planning on starting to stream my Pro Clubs player on FIFA. So I don't know. I want to at least win a Super Bowl with the Bucks, you know, before I go giving up on this series and thinking about something else, you know. I'd really like to see it all the way out until, you know, I hit the end of as far as they'll let you go. I have been considering letting people name players that I draft, though, to spice it up some. Oh, shit. Nice hit. Duke Williams went and fucking dropped Finley on his head. Julio catches it, ducks out of bounds, down at the 23. I'm going to send everybody here. I want to go smack Matt Ryan right here. Mukamara with a big hit. So he calls a timeout. Is it going to be 3rd and goal? 2nd and 3. Amukamura lays some hits in this franchise, that's for sure. He had a couple forced fumbles last season. Get that. Nice. Good play, Amukamura.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
3rd and goal at the 3.
Nice.
Big decision for the coach this time. You fail on 3rd and goal. What do? You go for it. I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
Chip shot here.
Yeah, he in the draft he came out, he was my favorite player in that draft. I wanted him so bad. And he hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been as amazing as he could be. It would have been amazing if we would have got him now, because we'd have Prince Amukamura on one side and Jimmy Smith on the other. So, I mean, that's pretty much a shutdown tandem of corners. I accidentally picked on sides. No, he did not. Can we get a booth review? I'd really appreciate a booth review here.
Well, one of the reasons why you put your fast guys on the kicking team, because you want them to run down there and hit it.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play.
All right, come on. Save me here.
The knee was down.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely down.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it,
Ass on the ground, then the ball comes out.
have total control of the football. If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
Overturned. All right.
One way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review and the call was overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Winston's got it in the gun.
Safarian Jenkins breaks a tackle. Call the timeout.
The Buccaneers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
Dangerous.
Winston's alone in the backfield. 1st down at the 47. Almost picked off that time. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Thinking about Gordon for about a 15-yard first down here.
Out of the backfield, everyone split out wide. As Gordon
Oh, he breaks. He gets about 18 yards. I'll take it. Go ahead, Gordon. Talk you some shit.
Winston's completion percentage 70% on the day.
It's all about that safety now, because they got that number 98 covering Dorsett again. Oh, wow. When they put 98 covering Dorsett, and man, I got to remember that guy's coming. That's who got Winston earlier, too, I think. 56.
2nd down and 10.
Call the timeout. Get a shot at the end zone, and worst case scenario, kick a field goal. Well, I hope that's worst case scenario. I hope I don't end up giving up a sack here. All right, we're going to go flip trips Raven, Y cross post, Cook slant.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
I don't know, man. That was the first time I've seen it. Touchdown. Good shit, Dorsett. He did like a little wave into the first down taunt. I think that's one of the things that Madden really lacks is celebrations and player personalities. But I mean, the league as a whole squashes touchdown celebrations and whatnot. They used to be fun. That's one of my favorite things about FIFA 16 is you can unlock different celebrations and all. And if you could unlock celebrations in Madden, it would be great. You know, if you were playing head-to-head online and you scored a touchdown, and the next thing you know, your wide receiver went to the goalpost and pulled out a cell phone like Joe Horn did, the other player would be a little like, you know, what the fuck, man? You know, it would be great. There's Duke Williams making the tackle, and we're going to go to half with an 11-point lead.
City of Atlanta. We'll take a quick break here for halftime before returning for the start of the third.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it.
11-point lead, and we get the ball back. Nice.
A week ago, it's been more of the same. The Buccaneers are trying to stay on the attack and are not allowing the momentum to shift away from them.
Patterson gets it out only to the 33. He was running super slow there.
Have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Winston's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
All going to be a matter of what Ricardo Allen does on this play. Allen dropped back with Dorsett, so we tried to dump off over there. They want Winston to throw for 50 yards. That's pretty much my game plan right now anyway, is to spread it out and go. With the wounded offensive or defensive back situation from Atlanta, I definitely want to keep stretching them out, getting them tired, and then taking advantage of the lack of depth.
The Buccaneers have been able to rely on some very good tight end play these last two games. Safarian Jenkins been the beneficiary in that regard, as these are now two big games in a row.
There are about 4 or 5 teams in the NFL where the offense just knows how to get the
Oh, just over Cook's head.
This is one of those teams. Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Winston's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. 2nd and 10. Looking across the middle.
Oh, good play. The linebacker able to knock it down.
Well, when you get a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody
Oh, Albert Wilson.
defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
It's all about you, brother. Go get it.
Defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hands.
He's finally down because his face ends up on the field.
Here on 4th down, needing 3 for the first. Falcons lined up in the nickel. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Oh, he dropped it. Should have just took the field goal. Wanted to give a couple plays to Albert Wilson. I had, if you missed the episode when I traded for him in the preseason, I had said that I found him in an NCAA 2014 career with Georgia State. Go get that, Kyle. And he ended up as a Heisman candidate, an unlikely Heisman candidate. So I've been a fan of his in video games ever since. Yeah, he was. I played with him at Georgia State because I tend to find bad teams to, build with, franchise-wise and program-wise. And Georgia State was in their first season of eligibility for Division I, coming off of an 0-12 season. So, which was their first, I believe it was their first season as a football team. They had just added football. And so he ended up setting the receiving yardage record and touchdown record. And I think he was damn close on catches, too. He should be short. That should be 4th and inches. 4th and 1. Good play. Hold him to the field goal here. I should have went ahead and kicked that field goal last time, but it is what it is. Kind of want to, step on the throat, and since I didn't really step on the throat, I let them have a chance to come back into this. He started 9-13. He's 2-6 since, so 11 for 19. Dorsett, let's run that burn here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I did when I was younger. Now I'm old and out of shape. But when I was younger, I played football and baseball. A little bit of basketball. Then I hit my teenage years and started slacking. I was in a couple bands, and sports, kind of took a backseat for me. Became a cigarette smoker and regret it. Boom, Riley Parker. Riley Parker. Doing what he needs to do. So it's now going to be 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 5. I never wrestled in school or for the township, but I was always a pro wrestling fan. And actually, after I got done school, I trained for pro wrestling a bit. Never had a match in front of a crowd or anything. Nothing really to brag about. I couldn't cut it. It's going to be 4th and 1 here. 4th and 2. And since we're in the 3rd quarter still, they should be kicking this one away, right?
safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Go get this honey badger. Nope. Patterson takes it at the 18. Face mask. No call. It is what it is.
Jameis Winston now running out to the huddle. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be.
Go ahead, man. Stretch him out. Stretch him out.
They can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent.
First down at the 27. Makes the catch.
Nice. Congratulations, my friend.
Nice throw down the field, big game by the offense. Nothing like big passing plays.
I got you. I knew what you meant from the very beginning. Well, I didn't know you meant you won. I figured you meant you went to.
First down at the 35. The catch is made by
Face mask. 22. Yeah, I never wrestled amateur wise, and I don't know why. I maybe it was the singlets, but I played basketball some, and then other than playing basketball some, I was pretty much inactive during the winter.
Accidentally, you're going to grab it facing. Coming up to the line at the 14.
quarters formation here for the defense. Final quarter underway now with this.
Wow, he got me again. He got me. Good play, Atlanta. So it's funny, I am trying to pick on the weaknesses they have at corner, and down near the goal line they've got me with a safety and with a linebacker. I am so tired of aggressive catches. That's 2 Amukamura picks that got ripped away in this game alone. Let's go hit Matt Ryan in the mouth. I played middle linebacker, and they kept trying to put me at guard, which made no sense because I wasn't a big kid. I was one of those kids that was always very, very thin, very lanky. So, I don't know. I just never understood where the logic was on that. I was a defensive-minded player. I love to hit people. So the only time that I really enjoyed playing guard was on pulling plays when I got to come around the corner and smack a defensive end or smack an outside linebacker.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there. He gets another completion.
It was funny, the one year when I was in 8th grade, they had me practicing in the preseason camp when you're running the 2-a-day stuff. They had me practicing at quarterback because we didn't really have a quarterback, and because I have a decent arm, and an accurate arm, rather. I can run a West Coast style offense, but I can't really put it up there deep. I'm shit for arm strength. But the first practice that they had me working out at quarterback, there was a broken play, and I ended up running up the right side, and the linebacker or defensive end, whichever it was, came around, and I threw my right shoulder into his face mask just like I would if I was pulling at guard, and kept running the ball for another 5 or 6 yards. And after they blew the whistle, the coach called me over and he was talking to me about how, I need to protect that shoulder. I can't take those risks if I'm going to play quarterback. And I was like, well, I don't want to play quarterback then. I was a hitter. So that was the majority of my time, was playing second string guard and occasionally pulling guard and playing linebacker.
Shifting inside, they're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle. It's 2nd down and 3.
A funny thing about me playing football when I was younger, and I was having a conversation about this with a friend of mine, and he didn't believe me. But you hear people all the time say, oh, I never played on teams that won a title. I never played on a team that had a winning record. And it's funny because, like, when I played midget football, the 70-pound team, before I moved to that town and started playing football, won a state title. And when we played on 90s, we went the one year we went 2-9. We had a forfeit loss because the team couldn't field a big enough roster to field a team, and we had a game we lost. So on opening day, we lost 55-0. Was it 55-0 or 55-6? I think that was 55-6 because we missed the extra point. And they used an illegal player who was either weighed too heavy for weigh-ins or he was too old, something. And so we ended up getting that forfeit win in like October when it was realized. So that year we never won a game on the field. And then I moved, and that team that I played 90s with, when I moved, they went and won states again on the 110s, and then also on the unlimiteds as well. So it was just like, oh, you son of a bitch. And I don't know, the towns I grew up in weren't really football towns, so to speak. And in case you're wondering, the 90 pounds year when they went on in 110s to win states again, when I moved, my team went 4-5. 4-6. 4-6. My bad. And 4-6 out of every team I've ever been on, 4-6 is the best record of a football team I've ever played on.
Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
I wish I was bigger. I'm 5'11", and right now I'm kind of out of shape for where I am. I'm around 230 right now. It's the heaviest I've ever been in my life. But I always wish I was, bigger. Like most of my family on my mom's side are all, much taller and heavier. When I was younger, I had ADD, so I was on Ritalin, and I believe that probably stunted my growth some. But it could just be my dad's genes in me, because my dad's not a big guy by any means. I think my mom's probably taller than my dad. Good catch. Good catch.
Number 7 for him. The Buccaneers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you're going to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and keep that clock up.
The Buccaneers coaching staff probably wouldn't mind.
So they call the timeout here.
Right now they're winning another tightly contested game.
Well, I'm sure they wouldn't mind the blowout victory. That's not going to happen.
I'm going to stretch this one out here.
It's how you do in a close game that defines what you're going to be. Are you going to be a playoff team or a team that doesn't make the playoffs?
He pushed me out of bounds.
The Buccaneers
Nice.
run thanks to their quarterback. Winston's done everything he can.
Well, it's really disheartening because the town I grew up in, like from when I was born until when I was 7 years old, I believe it is. They have a huge football pedigree there, and like they had one of the longest win streaks in the state in the 90s. They pumped out a bunch of college, players. Some pros, Kevin Ross, who was a cornerback for the Chiefs, and Willie Anderson, who was a wide receiver for the Rams and Colts. Isaac Redman, who was a running back for the Steelers. When I played, like I said, I was like 140. I was soaking wet. So that's why it was so funny when they had me at guard. Oh, he just gets that off. Let's go get this touchdown here, boys. Let's go get this touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. You son of a bitch. We're up 8. We're up 8. What's the play call here, coach? Kick the field goal, right? Kick the field goal seems like the common sense play. I didn't get that snap off. Why am I even thinking about going for this here? Kick the fucking field goal. Now we go out here and try and get a turnover.
Coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Tim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
First down at the 20.
Who the hell feels like Matt Ryan's going to beat what we're running? 21 to 26, 268, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. So he's got a lot of completions, but he hasn't really hurt us.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Ryan over to Jones.
Yeah, it was like one of those situations where all it takes is one. If I don't get the touchdown, all it takes is one freak play for them to get a touchdown. And then if they get lucky and get the 2-point conversion, all of a sudden it's tied. And then I've got to score to try and win it. Here comes a spike. So I mean, I'm on the verge of a 3-0 start. I can't really screw myself up there by just trying to get stats.
Obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confusion's nowhere.
There's a flag right there.
Should be holding on the offense. Oh, they're going to get him for defensive holding? Really? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's alright.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
First down means they get more opportunities to put it up and maybe throw us a pick.
Here for the defense. And incomplete. It
You
gets
catch that? Nope. Incomplete.
second down. Late in the fourth quarter. Ryan from the gun.
Oh.
Can't hold on here as this
I tried to swim move the tackle and he never took that step out and I just threw him on the ground.
Balls, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
third and long, a big spot here as they trail late. Matt Ryan under center. The Falcons snapping at the 41.
Incomplete again. Matt Ryan's been leading his guys out of bounds all series. 4th and 10. I kind of want to go send a fire blitz up his asshole.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play.
At the same time, though, I want to make sure I don't hurt him because that 85 backup could be really solid.
41. Scanning the field. He's got the catch.
Hey, look at that. Matt Ryan throws a touchdown to Jeremichael Finley.
Phil, a lot of things have to go their way for them to pull this one off, but they've already accomplished one thing, getting this late touchdown to give them hope.
They make it close.
Listen, miracles can't happen. I remember once you actually made 2 birdies in a row on the golf course. I consider that a miracle, so you never know.
See, if I didn't kick that field goal now, then this one would be tied up if I didn't get in.
Ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
And with that 2-point conversion, they're now within a single possession.
Yeah, that was a simple decision at times. I thought they had to go for 2. They did. Nice play.
Had to make it interesting down there at the end.
Help get it done.
I'm going to give that rookie a carry.
The Buccaneers offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel.
I should just kneel it.
How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
It's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about,
And that'll do it. 3-0 start to the season.
before he can kneel down and win this game.
Things are clicking right now, and this team has to feel invincible without a loss on the year.
Oh, you know they do. Just to come into this game,
So Winston throws his first 2 picks of the year.
to put that first loss on him so bad, not able to
3 touchdowns, though. He's got 9 touchdowns, 2 picks.
That's why the team is undefeated.
3-0 record. All right, man. You have a good one. Happy Valentine's Day.
So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
And that's going to wrap up episode 74 of the Madden franchise Playing With Myself. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for checking it out. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can see the next time we stream. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for checking it out. Like, subscribe, all that. And check out episode 75 when it goes up, which will have us versus the Washington Redskins. We'll go ahead and advance to next week so we can see what their record is real quick. Two and 1. We're going to take on the 2-1 Redskins in episode 75. That'll do it for this one.